Welcome everybody, live from Boss Lane tonight is MXW Unleashed, and we have such a show tonight. In our main event, Jacob Cage, former international champion, former tag team champion, looks to finally get a shot at the MWC World Championship as he takes on Jacob Sterry in our main event.
It's gonna be a big main event, Nuck, and we know who's walking out with the world title. But Nuck, we got a big show ahead of us. There's more on this card. We got Tsutomu Hironaka taking on Tim freaking Smith. We got Faywind and Bhreezy one-on-one. We got Shiff and Fox in the quarterfinals of the National Championship Tournament. But Nuck, we're kicking things off right. We're gonna kick it off with Slick and Cardova in the quarterfinals of the National Championship #1 Contender Tournament.
We go. Here comes the Seraphim of Hope himself, Kyle Cardova is here, and he came up a little short. He damn near died a couple weeks ago in that Gosper match in Extreme Chaos, but he's looking to overcome the odds and make his way to Jonathan Colt and make his way to the National Championship in just 2 weeks' time at our 12-year anniversary event.
I mean, Kyle certainly has a lot to prove here tonight against Slickbait, a former world champion.
Of course, like he's... Sorry, no, you keep going. I'll talk after.
No. I was just going to say, you know, Kyle Cardova coming off of a big loss instead of, you know, Slickbait. Quite the contrary for him, who, as we know, walked out with that win all the way back at Extreme Chaos against Dobby in that Texas death match. A very brutal one.
We see the crowd sing along to Kyle Cardova's new theme song. Just look at this arena. It's been a long time since we've been able to step foot in Boss Lane. We're under the MXW Unleashed stage, wrestling the MXW Unleashed ring. It's been a long time since this stuff has come into play. We have not seen a ring with this shape since 2021.
That's disgusting as ever. And speaking of disgusting, here comes the Peacemaker.
Speaking of the Peacemaker, you have to think we have a lot of matches tonight that happen between one person who's been here for a while and some people who have not been here for a long time. You have to think, is the ring going to come into play? Are the people who have been here for years and who have experience wrestling this old-fashioned ring, are they going to have the advantage tonight?
Well, Kyle Cardova might be one of the very few to get used quickly to the old ring, sort of say.
The bell is rung. This match is underway. Both competitors just a few minutes away from one of them being just a little closer to the national championship.
Wait a minute, Kyle's just getting down.
Wait, what is this?
What the? What?
The match just barely started. What is Faywind doing here?
Kyle kicked out at 2, but Faywind's here.
Kyle trying to focus on the match. Faywind's coming over here.
Hey, don't mind me. Just wanted to be at ringside for this.
Oh, well, I didn't expect this. Welcome to commentary.
Thank you.
Faywind, glad to have you at the desk, but I don't know if you're aware of this, but you have a match later tonight with Bhreezy. I mean, what are you doing out here?
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly doing much before my match, am I? Figured I may as well use some time to watch this, because I have a bit of an interest in Kyle.
Really?
Yeah.
So we see Slick whipping Kyle across the ropes. Kyle ducks. Spinning side slam.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. Of course, around this time a year ago, back at the 11th anniversary show, when you were television champion and Kyle Cardova was still in training, he was months away from debuting at that point.
Yeah, and I mean, don't know what to say, but before now I was kind of busy with other things, but I did take notice. Kyle, he's got potential. I'll definitely give him that. He knows what he's doing.
You hear that? So, when someone here at the commentary booth has been saying for the last 6 months that we should fire Kyle, so it's nice to hear he has some supporters.
Oh, I mean, I don't know who that could have been, Knock. You know, that
Yeah.
could have been anybody.
Yeah, that could have been anybody. I mean, look at that beautiful overhead belly to belly, and he's about to get the pin on Slickbait.
But he kicked out at 2, didn't he, Knock?
I guess so.
He got the shoulder up. Now, listen, Knock. I think we can all agree. Faywind, you can listen in on this too. We all don't got to agree with Slickbait's actions. Slickbait has done things that I don't agree with. But you cannot take away from this guy that he is a former world champion for a reason, because he can get the job done, and when he gets the job done, he gets it done in the most efficient manner possible.
You can say that, but we are now talking to somebody who has wrestled Slick and who has beaten Slick. Vayun, what do you think Slick's chances in this match are looking like?
Difficult to say, you know. Obviously, I could list off all the different, different advantages, disadvantages. You know, Kyle has the height and the weight, Slick has the experience. So, could go either way, you know. I'm not going to make any predictions. That's not my wheelhouse.
Fair enough. I mean, Slick did kill Dobby a couple weeks ago, and Dobby has not been in the best shape since. Just 2 weeks ago, we saw him lose to Misty. But if Dobby has a setback from that match, Slick won, but he still wrestled in that match, and he still looks a little banged up. That black eye has not gone away. Maybe we're going to see Kyle take advantage of that tonight. Or maybe Slick's going to get himself disqualified by pounding Kyle into the ropes.
Just choking him out with that middle rope right around the throat.
I mean, he has until the 5 count. It's not something I agree with anymore, but it'd be a bit hypocritical of me to call him out on it, given I have done that many a time myself.
Fair enough. God, what tall turnbuckles these is. Can Kyle's head even reach the turnbuckle pad? He's smashing into like the bottom rope right now. Oh my god.
I mean, his face is getting launched up there, Nuck. What do you even call those turnbuckle pads? What do you even call those?
Those are quartz pillar blocks.
Well, I don't think quartz is a very soft material. He's not a very soft material at all, Nuck. He's just...
Slick with a hard whip across the ring, knee strike following it up. Kyle Cardova just getting thrown back and forth across this ring.
Hard whip into that post.
Slick, arms in the sky, shotgun drop kick. Kyle's been on the receiving end of some punishment by Slick for a little while now, and it's not looking too good.
Yeah, Slick's offense game ever since, turning on both Dobby and Doppel, I mean, he's greatly improved in the ring.
I guess that must be the
still...
benefit of no longer having to pretend that you're afraid to wrestle. Slick has completely given up on everything you stood for before. And who knows how long that has changed inside of him. But nonetheless, he's letting it all out now.
I mean, even still, Kyle's still able to kick out there. You know, he's been taking all this offense, but still able to kick out. That just shows you the kind of gas tank that this kid's working with.
You're seeing a lot of potential in this guy. Speaking of people who other people see potential in, It's been a while since we've seen Adam, but his new favorite wrestler, Vox, because Vox had the decency to read like 2 pages out of Adam's book. He has a match on the other side of this tournament against Shiff. If Vox and Kyle both win their matches and they make it to the finals, that would be huge.
Yeah, and I definitely know who I'd be rooting for in that scenario.
Sorry to bring up sorry to bring up some bad memories. Kyle, backdrop driver.
Oh my god, right in the head! Slick's rocked. This may be it, Nock. If Kyle can capitalize and hit one of his signature maneuvers, it might be over.
Kyle calling him the bitch maker, grabbing the arm. Pulling in. Slick bait.
Destiny's
going
Embrace!
in to Destiny's Embrace. And that's it. That's
that
it.
Might be it. Oh no,
Kyle's not done.
He's making sure.
Kyle, no! Kyle Cardova getting just a little too greedy. Looking to capitalize with Hopeless, but Slick countered with a Hurricane Rana. Now Slick on the outside of the ring. We know what he's looking for now. Slingshot spear.
Just split him in two, Nock.
I'm not happy with what just happened to this match. Things have shifted.
Here we go,
no.
The Pacemaker!
No!
The Ripcord Lariat. Kyle Cardova in a corpse. 1, 2, and 3. Slick advances.
And just like that, next week it's locked in. Slick Bait will be taking on Steve in the semifinals. The winner of that match goes into the main event next week. The finals of the tournament. The winner of that takes on Jonathan Colt at the 12th anniversary show in just 2 weeks. Slick Bait 3 seconds closer to a championship.
That's a shame. Yeah, Kyle. You know, a few unlucky moments, maybe a few moments where he may have made a miscalculation, but I genuinely can see this kid going far now. If you excuse me.
Even if they would leave the desk.
Faywind, where's Faywind going?
Into the ring.
What? Anything to get you out of here. Gotta go hit that ride to the setting sun.
Why are you helping me?
I gotta leave this mess behind. Gotta cruise on the blues, got a life to find. What you need is then a read on a dotted line. Welcome to the show.
Faywind helping carry Kyle backstage. Definitely turns into a team. Looks like he might have a new favorite wrestler.
Why?
Yeah,
Why the hell are you helping me?
That I can explain. I don't have much time to explain now because I've got a match and I've probably got to get ready for that. But
Oh
also,
yeah,
you
Breezy
should
situation.
you should probably head to medical as well.
Yeah.
You good? That peacemaker
Yeah.
looked rough.
Yeah. Just do me a
you
favor
good?
and whoop. Just do me a favor. Yeah, just do me a favor and whoop Breezy's ass for me.
Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, after my match, and if you're good, meet me by my locker, and I can, we can talk about this because
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
Yeah,
I want to.
get the match
I want to help. Yeah. All right. See you.
Yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. Jeez Louise, man. No, that. The hell do you want?
Hey kid, you're gonna fall for that shit just like that, huh? You're just gonna be
what the hell are
like
you talking
every
about?
other. You're gonna be like every other dumb fuck around here.
Okay, hold on. First of all, dumb fuck. Like, what have you done? You've literally like attacked Avery, saying, "Oh, I love flex on Avery." Like, what's the stuff you've done lately that's not been messed up in the head?
Do you think I'm as bad as him? Do
Like,
you
mate,
also forget what he done?
Oh, wait. Shut up for a second. Like, first of all, you attacked Misty a couple of weeks ago, costing her the TV title. Secondly, you used Faywind's own move and Sean's move at XC. And this might come back to bite me, but maybe, just maybe, you should look at yourself and think to yourself, you're becoming damaged yourself.
No. Look.
Like, what do you think? You're not related to him. He's changed. You're just too naive to accept that. You... Literally. You couldn't... Seriously,
Look,
there's a lot on my mind I want to speak right now,
shush.
but literally...
Shush. Look, kid. I understand that you think he's a good guy because he just helped you out there and gave you a little spiel about how he wanted to help you out. I understand that. Trust me, I do. But people like that don't change. Do you want to forget the fact that he broke into my home, a place where I felt like a prisoner for years after what my father did, and now...
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, yeah, I should feel bad. Yeah, literally.
No,
But
no,
maybe-
that's not what I'm saying. What
hold on,
I'm saying... No. It's my time to...
Or maybe your dad was right about you all along, that you're that depressed. Or maybe... How does that feel? Like, as much as you don't want to hear right now,
You know-
maybe that's just the truth.
You know, if you want to be gaslit that easily, if you want to become a victim of Stockholm Syndrome, that fucking easy. If you think you got me figured out, kid, you don't know jack fucking shit.
Whatever.
He feels pity on you. Because, let's face it, you have done nothing thus far. And he wants to use you for his redemption arc, and you're gonna let him. So, if you want to associate with him, you're just gonna become another victim of this war that me and him are continuing to brew. And if you want to be on the wrong side of history, so be it. But when I have you handcuffed on the ropes and you're sitting there in a bloody pool wondering why didn't I just listen to her? Don't fucking blame me. Because what I've done to him, what I've done to Colt, what I've done to people, I will make look like fucking nothing. I will fucking ruin you and him.
Whatever. I need to go to medical right now. Just
Yeah.
get a
you do.
life.
You need to get your fucking head checked. Fucking dipshit.
Says you has head trauma for the last few years.
It's time to get freaky. The Freakzilla Freakosaurus Rex. Freak of the Week, Tim freaking Smith is here. And it's freaking Boss Lane. It's freaking MXW Unleashed. It's the freaking Throwback Week. And it's Tim freaking Smith. Tim Smith came up short at Extreme Chaos, but I don't think anybody expected Tim Smith to get that spot at Extreme Chaos, to get as far as he did in that match. And he's certainly happy to have earned the fans' respect as the crowd has exploded in support of the Freaky One. Stone Cold Freak Austin says, I just freaked your ass. What? Opponent, someone else who has gained the respect of fans over the last couple weeks. Really going all the way back to Horizon when he returned after some months away. Helped eliminate Equinox in the Rumble, helped turn Jonathan Colt away from his former, I don't even want to say leader, but whatever Equinox was to the rest of Death Row, Hironaka helped Colt overcome that. We're going to hear from Jonathan Colt later tonight. But right now, Hironaka's got the crowbar in hand, and he's stepping into some competition against Tim freaking Smith.
One of the biggest freaking badasses on the roster right here, Nug. Tsutomu Hironaka.
Hironaka with the horns up in the sky, basking in the fan support. That's got to be somewhat of a new feeling. This is one of the first Hironaka singles matches that we've had in months, I believe. He's had a lot of multi-man matches, been in some tag action with Jonathan Colt. It's a little rare that we see Hironaka in singles competition like this, so I'm excited to see what happens.
I mean, the last Hironaka singles match took place nearly a month ago, Nuck. Remember the go home show to Unleashed, that national championship match with him and Equinox?
Yeah, and I hate to bring back those memories, but that match did not go all that well.
No, it absolutely did not. But maybe things are gonna look up here for Hironaka against Tim freaking Smith.
Certainly, let's hope so. Hironaka throwing the arm of Tim Smith and grabbing the arm wringer.
Reaching in on the arm, some technical offense from Hironaka. Very unlike Hironaka to go into technical offense. We see him more as a brawling type in the MWA and in deathmatch wrestling too. In his home of Ziv Japan Pro Wrestling, there's no technical offense there. Only light tubes and barbed wire and all that jazz.
That's all true, but I guess in a match like this where there is rules, there is disqualifications, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to shift your strategies a little bit. As we see Hironaka trying something new, but that might not pay because this is somewhat a Tim Smith specialty. Someone who prides himself on that amateur wrestling background, that technical wrestling, looking up to people like Kurt Angle as his biggest inspirations in the wrestling ring. So Hironaka trying something new, but he might be trying something that Tim Smith knows a little too well, and this might bite him as Hironaka is down on the ground, and Tim Smith has the knee on the arm. He's on top of him, but oh, Hironaka trying to grab a leg scissor. He's got Tim Smith at a chokehold now, that leg scissor.
Yeah, trying to take the air out of his lungs, but Tim Smith able to pop out.
Tim Smith going for a pinfall. Hironaka kicks out at one, not wasting any time, staying alive in this match.
Not enough damage done to the Yankee, as now sweeping the leg himself and Tim kicking out at one. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here in Unleashed, Nuck.
They get into fighting stance. Standing off against each other. These two, certainly, I don't think Hironaka expected Tim Smith to be putting up such a fight like this. I mean, these two are standing pretty toe-to-toe right now.
I mean, Tim's been getting some reps in recently on the independent scene. He's been improving his game big time.
Who did Tim Smith wrestle yesterday?
He has a very long name. It says on my fact sheet here, his name is WBMF4. I don't...
Williamson, Michelson, Fishimson the fourth.
I don't know, but he got stabbed in the liver by this guy in an orange jumpsuit. Whatever. But we're looking into the ring right now.
What happened? Is Tim Smith okay?
No, not Tim. The other guy got stabbed in the liver.
Oh,
by a guy in orange.
So Tim got the win.
Yeah, Tim got the win.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Tim Smith coming to this match with a lot of momentum. Hironaka pushes Tim Smith towards the ropes. Right? I mean, Tim Smith beat a guy who is in the hospital after getting stabbed. So, O'Connor roll. Tribute to Pat O'Connor, who won the first, who won the MWA World Championship all the way back in the 50s with that O'Connor roll, innovated it. But Tim Smith manages to reverse.
Yeah, the first man to hold onto the ropes trying to reverse the O'Connor roll was Nature Boy #1, Buddy Rogers. God rest his soul.
Buddy Rogers was able to defeat Pat O'Connor. Buddy Rogers was the next NWA champion. That's some wrestling history for you. It's Hironaka with some clotheslines. Kick to the gut. Hironaka bouncing off the ropes. Tim Smith drops down, gets out of the way. Tim Smith might be looking to counter, might be looking to get a couple steps ahead of Hironaka. Going for a back body. Hironaka going for a sunset flip. Tim Smith sits out for a pinfall. 1, 2. Tim Smith.
Able to kick out. Uh-oh. Deadlift, vertical suplex, driving Tsutomu Hironaka into the canvas. Of course, that suplex, that vertical suplex, the classic suplex, being innovated by one John Suplex.
Okay, that one's made up. Tim Smith with all these forearms coming back with a knife edge chop.
Like a stingray across the chest. I think that's what killed Steve Irwin.
Steve Urkel. I think that guy's still alive. Tim Smith looking
I
to
want the
bring the
white one.
crowd up, looking to get some support. Hironaka moves out of the way of the running hip.
Oh my god! Tim Smith just landing onto that post thing. And now Hironaka capitalizing. And now Tim
Hironaka.
Smith running with all his, putting all his weight in, trying to attack Hironaka in the corner, just ramming into that post. I mean, absolutely an awful, just landing for Tim.
Hironaka with Tim Smith on the top rope. Hiro Rana.
Hiro
Oh my
Rana!
god.
That's a new move!
Oh my god, that's awesome. Hironaka going for the pin.
One,
1,
two.
2. What the hell?
Oh my god, it's Kaloki! The survivor! We know what he did. No, wait a minute, he's chasing out Tim! There he goes!
Kaloki's chasing Tim Smith out of the arena. Kaloki is about to murder Tim Smith. Tim Smith is on the kill list. He's trying to get out of here. What's happening? Kaloki's gonna kill Tim Smith. The referee's counting. I think Tim Smith is getting counted out.
Tim Smith!
Oh my god. The referee up to 8.
9, 10, Tim Smith loses! Hironaka gets the win!
I can't imagine this is the kind of win Hironaka wanted to get. But Tim Smith maybe has escaped death. I don't know. I'm not outside of the stadium to check. But Hironaka,
We need a camera back there, Nook!
I'm sure we'll get some updates later today. Hironaka asking for a microphone. Looks like he's got something to say about what just happened.
He's definitely got a lot on his mind. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hey. That ain't how you wanted the match to end, right? Yeah, I know I'm fucking pissed. Having my fucking personal phone calls leaked on the fucking internet. And now this? I'm fucking sick of it. Whoever the fuck had the balls to leak my fucking personal contacts better come the fuck out right now, motherfucker! I want a new match! I want to kick somebody's fucking ass!
What the?
Ultraviolet.
Of course! There they are!
Oh,
Spotlight
look
champion,
who's
briefcase holder, and the television
at it
champion.
again. Big, bad, angry Tsutomu Hironaka storming around like a raccoon on meth, digging in trash that ain't his. Oh, what is it with all these washed up blood wrestlers thinking they deserve title shots because their bodies are walking halls of meat? Tsutomu, let me break it down for you. It takes more than guts to crawl into this ring. You need a brain too. And clearly, you left yours back in the ambulance. See, when Tim Smith dropped me on those barbed wire chairs somewhere around here, I knew I needed rest. Thank you, Tim, for that, by the way, wherever you are. I bled for that TV title. I bruised my body, my mind, and my spirit for Tara. And that means I get to say that when she steps in the ring, and not you. So you want something? Then give me what I want. I haven't forgotten what Jonathan Colt did to my best friend. He scarred her beyond repair. I never got my hands on that bastard. So drag Jonathan Colt out next week and face Ultraviolet. Win, and you get your title shot. Lose, and I'll make sure that you and Johnny Boy get a bed next to Sandy at the Mount Sinai Hospital. How's that sound?
You know, you come out here talking about how it takes brains to make it in this business. It doesn't just have to be brawn. But you know, as much of a dick as this will make me out to be to say, where's hers?
That brain of hers that she used to have, that was stolen by your best friend. Which is why I want him out here next week with you, so I can finally unleash all this anger and frustration that you have caused me. Accept the match.
Well, it does sound like a pretty good offer. All right, I'll take your bait. You're on. Next week on Unleashed. Hero Colt versus UV.
Hero Colt? What, are we fandom shipping now? Alright then. Good luck. You're on. I won't be so generous when you see me and Tara next week. See you soon.
Oh yeah?
We're good.
And when we put you through the fucking ringer, let it be known that I'm coming.
Rado. We got a
fucking
show to run.
title.
Just put the mic fucking down and get to the backstage, will you?
Fuck you.
That's a big tag match next week, Nook!
My name is Nuck, and unfortunately, I'm joined by Slick. Slick, tonight you defeated Kyle Cardova, and next week, you're facing Steve. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, great. Follow me.
Okay then.
You
Cameraman,
know,
you
you've
getting
grown a
this?
lot uglier, big guy.
Oh god, what are we doing here?
Angry Birds is the greatest
Hello
game.
there, big
Oh,
fellas.
what are you doing here? Oh, fuck off! Get out!
Thought I
I
should pay
know.
you to a visit.
What do you want? Like,
I
the
hope-
last
okay.
person we want to see is you.
Yeah, I'm sure. I bet you were watching the show, weren't you? I'd hope so, seeing as you're a champion and all.
I was watching it in the Champions Lounge where we belong.
That wasn't exactly the point. But anyways, after I win that national championship, it's gonna be your little spotlight championship, big guy. I can beat you and I believe in myself. Not because I'm a former MWC World Champion, although it plays a big part in it, but it's because I got you figured out, big fella. I mean, I beat this old sad sack of shit not long ago, and I beat someone about your size just now, if I recall. And well, I'm here to spread some peace, you know? This title's gotten dirty, insanely dirty from your ugly ass chest. Keep it warm for me, will ya?
It's like, you've got a lot of fucking nerve, mate. You wasted any claim that you had to a my title or a shot to it when we wrestled and you got yourself DQ'd.
Cut the fucking crap, will ya? That was back then. I'm different now, and I know I can beat you. And besides, why would I let someone like you speak? I'll see you around, Doppel. I see your head's recovered too, asshole.
I'm so sorry with this. I'm gonna head out and go back to the ring.
Don't worry about it. Look, I mean, Jesus, drags a cameraman into this. I don't think I've ever met a bigger, more immature, entitled man-child than him. I think he thinks he's just gonna challenge me. He thinks he's gonna do that and win the tournament. I mean, the guy's delusional. I want to be front row when Stevie knocks his ass out. Back to my Angry Birds.
Time for some singles competition.
The last quarterfinal match of the National Championship #1 Contenders Tournament.
The winner of this match goes on next week to take on Misty, and the winner of that match goes on to face the winner of either Steve or Slick in the main event next week. Here comes Vox.
Vox back to his old ways. I mean, Nuck, we know for a little bit that Vox had the fans rallying behind him, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
Vox just looked at this ring and said, "What the F is that?" Oh my god. Of course, this match tonight is gonna we're gonna see two former television champions taking each other on in this match. Vox, champion last year, has struggled to find himself back in the title picture since, and hasn't had the best luck as of recently in ring. Shiff. Shiff is coming off of a big win in Extreme Chaos against Kev, but of course a little bit before that we saw him lose his television championship to Tara. Tonight he's looking to regain some stability as he makes his... I was going to say something about the title, but what is he wearing?
No, we saw no, did you see the video that was posted? He's wearing Fox as a mask!
This is disgusting. This guy is insane.
What has gone to this guy's head? He beat Kevin, now he's out of his mind.
Vox enters the... Not Vox! Oh my god, that is Shiff wearing Vox's face as Shiff enters the ring to take on Vox. And I can only imagine... I can only imagine what is going through Vox's head right now.
I mean, no, listen to the crowd. They don't like Shiff anymore.
I think Vox might be thinking, but he's just gotta look back on Adam's book. Look back on what Adam says to do when somebody wears your face in a match. Because that seems to be what he's been relying on these last couple of weeks.
You know, Nuck, I read that book front to back. I don't remember anything on that in the book. Vox might be screwed here.
You read that book front to back?
Yeah.
Even the deluxe edition?
When it first came out. I was
like
one of the first buyers.
That book is like 3 feet tall. You read the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had time to waste.
What's your favorite chapter in the book?
My favorite chapter is when he was talking about his success back in ye olden days when Adam was at the top of this industry, the MXW Global Championship around his waist. You remember that, Nook?
That was back when the ring looks like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yakuza kick from Shiff. Vox is down in the corner of the ring. As Shiff is opening the chest and he's grabbing a weapon. But this match is disqualifications. Shiff has that barbed wire chair. Pulling out weapons the way we used to back in the olden days, but he cannot use it. This is disqualifications in this match.
What is roll?
Vox with a roll up. Vox trying to steal the win. Shiff kicks out. If Shiff uses that chair, he forfeits his shot at the national championship. Vox progresses in the tournament. Running knee to the back of the head. Like,
I mean, if Vox wins this, I mean, he'll do something that Adam didn't, and that's beat Shift. We know that, Adam faced Shift all the way back at Eternal in that concrete death match where Shift got the win.
Oh my God, I don't think Adam knew where he was for that match. That did not go in his favor.
No, but it sure is in Vox's favor. That moonsault!
Vox looking
That
good in this
moonsault was
match
so hard.
far.
That moonsault went so hard, it broke some of the ring. Tore a hole in the carpet.
That used to happen a lot back in the olden days. That's why the referee has like 10 carpet samples in his pocket at all times to fix the ring.
Of course, our referees were made to be great carpenters.
Speaking of the olden days, we have former MXW champion, former MPW champion, Boston 1342 in the crowd.
I think I should go on one more run. Body slam!
Shiff with a body slam on the outside of the ring. But like we said before, this is a DQ match. This is not the rules that Shiff is used to playing by. So right now, he's getting counted out, and he's going to have to make his way back into the ring at some point.
Just tossing him into the steps, my God.
Shiff bringing Vox back into the ring, picking him up.
Oh no.
Abdominal stretch.
Working over the taped torso of Vox. I mean, very smart strategy from Shiff here.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything Shiff is going to lock in, I mean, he's already out of his element. He's already hitting these submission holds that he's not very comfortable with. But if he's going to go for something, it's got to be something that's going to target the weak area of Vox. I mean, he was impaled by that board of scissors, and his spine is ruptured possibly forever. So this is the way to go, to target his ribs, to target his spine, his back, his torso.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we don't see much technical offense out of Shiff. I mean, I heard that Shiff was looking back at the tape of one of the greatest of all time, John Abdominal, inventor of the abdominal stretch.
The hell is John Abdominal?
John Abdominal.
I want a different commentary.
We've been doing this for a year, Nook.
Vox slips out of Shiff trying to go for a pump handle slam, but gets caught with a shotgun drop kick.
Shotgun drop kick, just blasting him straight through the back.
That drop kick was actually invented by Shawn Michaels on an episode of Shotgun Saturday Night back in the 90s.
I'll believe that. Roundhouse kick to the chest over and over from Vox.
Vox trying to swing for another roundhouse kick.
Another roundhouse again.
The back of the head. My God. Vox going for a pinfall. 1, 2. Shiff kicks out at 1. Not wasting any time.
Those roundhouses didn't get the job done. Of course, the roundhouse invented by one Bob Roundhouse.
You are lying because everybody knows that Chuck Norris invented the roundhouse kick.
No, he popularized the roundhouse. He popularized. He didn't invent it.
He invented it.
He popularized it. I have the fact sheets right here, Nuck.
Fox tried to argue with the ref, and the referee says it wasn't even 2. How are you arguing it's 3? Oh my god, Fox
I
with
don't
the bell
know.
clap Poison Rana combo.
Poison Rana straight onto the head of Shift, that bald head of his, that burnt bald head, all the way back at spring break when Jacob Sterry burnt it to a crisp.
Shift's head shriveled up. Bad condition. Possibly can never grow hair again. Mental crash from Fox. Fox connects with a mental crash. And that's got to be it. That's got to be it. But no, his back is hurt. He's down. He can't go over for the pin.
He can't capitalize.
Shift gets out of the ring, avoids the mental crash pinfall. Oh my god. Someone in the crowd is chanting, "We want teeth." Shift looks ready to get himself disqualified. But Fox sucks the light tube. Springboard. Poison Rana again.
Another Poison Rana.
Of course, Poison Rana was invented by an unknown
By who?
man back in the 70s. Shift kicks out at 2 of the Poison
Heard the
Rana.
Poison Rana was invented in Taiwan. Unknown man in Taiwan.
Aren't you confusing it with the Taiwan Rana?
That's a move?
Yeah, that was invented in Taiwan. Anyway, these two exchanging blows right now, looking to take each other's teeth out.
Middle in the ring, though. This is a hockey fight.
One of these men is going home without front teeth, I can tell you that much. Fox with roundhouse kicks to the face, to the jaw. Super kick. Shiff is dazed.
Death via proxy.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Bomber.
you, Bomber! Of course, being invented by famous video game character Bomberman.
No, it wasn't. Shiv going for a pin. 1, 2,
2, 3.
Shiv gets the victory.
The hardcore prophet gets the win.
My God. Shiv and Vox just went through a war. But Shiv managing to connect with one of his finishing moves at the absolute last second and stealing the win.
Didn't need weapons at all, Nuck.
Can't believe it.
But now we have our semifinals of the National Championship #1 Contenders Tournament.
Next week, we have so many matches already set for next week. Next week, we got Misty vs. Shiff, a huge TV title rematch in the tournament. We got Theme versus Slickbait. The winners of each match will go on in the main event to compete against each other. Of course, we have Ultraviolet versus Death Row, or Hero Colt if they love each other that much. Next week, I can't wait.
Alright, Doppel, I'll see you around. I gotta deal with some business. Speaking of business, there she is. Hello, Cass. I got a bone to pick with you. Look, I listened to everything you said to Hironaka earlier in the night, and that wasn't the student I trained in Japan. That wasn't the Cassidy I knew. That wasn't the young teenage girl who needed me to accompany her to go get Tetsuya Suzuki's autograph backstage. That's not the Cassidy I knew, who was scared to step in between the ropes because she might have got hurt. That was disgusting, Cassidy. That was one who has been marred by terror.
You know what's funny, Dobbs? You built me in your image. And now you're disgusted by the reflection. Ain't that poetic? I gave up everything to be a part of your Make or Break Academy. I had a full right to study sports science in Osaka. Bright future, a good kid, my family proud. Then you sold me the dream. You don't owe a thing to anyone, as you said. Now look where we are. I don't owe anything to you. Let's not forget about your golden goose, Jacob Sterry. He didn't just buy his way to the top. He fought his way there because he thought that's what you wanted. I sacrificed myself, just like he did. Every inch of softness in me left, just to make me this. Your Frankenstein, your least favorite mistake. So I truly hope that the last student you have left in your life is keeping his enemies closer. Because when I cash in this briefcase on Doppel, I'm taking more than just his Spotlight Championship. I'm taking your soul.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, I guess. What
Jacob, I told you not to mix gin and vodka.
What the fuck? Why his eyes are yellow, Alikku? What the fuck?
He decided to mix gin and vodka in the day of his match.
A world title match.
Where's the
Jacob?
pigs?
He can't wrestle like this, Alikku. Where's his gear? He doesn't even have. Did he sell his gear again? Jesus fuck. Have you taken him to medical? Is there drink? Go tell the doctor, Alikku. I don't fucking. What?
Bryce, come here.
No, I'm not Bryce. What do you want?
I need it. Okay, Ku needs to wrestle me. He Sterry.
What did he say?
Alikku Sterry.
What did he say?
I can't be certain, but I think he wants you to take his place against Jacob.
What?
But if anyone knows what a drunk guy is saying, it's me. But look, listen, Alikku, I know you're not prepared for this, but listen to me.
Yeah.
He's not in any shape to step up to Jacob right now. You are this company's only chance to step up to Jacob and finish, not your story, not your sub, Alikku. This is finish everything. This is put a bow on your career, Alikku.
Where is he?
So you go out there. You go out there and you stop Jacob once and for all. Do you hear me?
I hear you. Then
Good luck out there.
I'll do this for DDD and especially for Jacob Cage. Then
Jesus.
Maximum effort.
I'll take him to mid. Fuck, Jesus, you're fat.
Can we talk for a second about what just happened?
Let's not even comment on it, man. This is
No,
just
we have to comment on it. Our main event has been changed. Alikku versus Jacob Sterry is right after this. It's our main event tonight for the world title.
Well, what are we gonna do about it now, Nook? We can't do anything about it. Jacob Cage, drunk out of his mind once again, mixing up every single drop of alcohol possible. What was it, gin and vodka? Yeah, he mixed those guys. How did it work out for him, Nook? His eyes are yellow. He's foaming out of the mouth, and now Alikku's got to go into the main event tonight and try to win the world championship.
I'm shocked. I'm truly shocked. Okay, there's a match right now. We have to focus on it. The Judas is here with a new theme song, a new attitude, and importantly, see no saints. We saw what Avery has to say about it. Faywind helped Cardova backstage earlier.
Here he is!
Back out for his match.
The new and improved Faywind with blonde hair! Not an ounce of green on them!
Faywind's first match since losing that world championship in the main event of Extreme Chaos.
Not a drop of green to be seen on this guy. completely reinventing himself. Taking that long climb up the quartz blocks as he gets set to wrestle Bhreezy one-on-one.
Quartz pillars. What a beautiful ring.
You said they were quartz.
Match just about to get underway. This could be a main event in any arena, but we're lucky to have it here tonight in Boss Lane. Faywind and Bhreezy one-on-one, tucking under axe handles to the back.
Striking away at Faywind. Bhreezy with the early offense.
Faywind catching the arm, shoulder block. These two going 100 miles an hour.
I mean, we've seen it out of both of these men before, Knock. They are not new to this.
Faywind going for the arm, but Bhreezy manages to adjust his stance, grabs Faywind's arm, brings him down to the mat.
Uh-oh. Asking for a lockup.
Faywind a little reluctant. Yeah, he had every right to be. Bhreezy just kicking him in the gut and pushing him away.
That's something we would have seen out of Faywind months ago.
Shoulder tackles from Faywind's.
Bhreezy just knocked down to the canvas. As now Faywind looking to take control here. Knife edge chop.
Barrage of chops.
More and more.
He's got Bhreezy up against the ropes. Whip across the ring, across that long, giant ring. Popping him up in the sky. Power bomb.
Nailing him, driving him into the canvas back first. 1-2, big kick out from Bhreezy.
Yeah, huge power bomb, but it wasn't enough. I mean, but nonetheless, this is Faywind's new attitude. He has not skipped a beat. This guy is just as good as he was all those months ago, and all those 6 months that he reigned as champion. That gut wrench suplex, not letting go. Faywind still got a grip on Bhreezy. DDT now.
I mean, the thing about Faywind, Knock, is, you know, he may have this new look and, you know, a whole new perspective, but he's man in that very ring. He is a hard, and when he gets you into that full Nelson, Knock, you won't know what it's time for. Oh, wait a minute. Overhead belly to belly.
Faywind has Bhreezy in the corner, running through with a big boot. Cover going for the pin. Referee slides in. 1, 2. Bhreezy grabbing a rope break. The ropes are like 3 feet off of the ring canvas. I'm shocked he could reach, but nonetheless, he grabs a rope break.
I mean, he's got very long arms, Knock. He's a tall but a very lanky individual. Oh, wait, no, crucifix. 1, 2. Kick out from Faywind.
Such a close match. Such close pinfalls back to back. Bhreezy catches the pump kick. Fisherman suplex.
That's a perfect plex.
Faywind landing on his shoulder. You can see that shoulder get dislocated if Bhreezy's too rough with it. With all these stomps, it looks like that might be exactly his goal.
I mean, as we said before, Nug. God, as we said before, Nug. I mean, Bhreezy, one of the best technical wrestlers in the entire company.
Absolutely. But at the same time, he spent all that time as the best technical wrestler in the company, working under the SCS, working in secret with the SCS, with Saints in his corner. That's where all his biggest success came from. But as we know, Saints has stepped away after Extreme Chaos for the first time. Saints is not here at all. He's not pulling the strings in the background. He's not standing in the foreground with Bhreezy. He is not here, and he has no involvement in what we're seeing. Is that going to set Bhreezy back?
I mean, Bhreezy has been able to get a lot done on his own. I mean, Saints didn't teach him how to work a limb, for Christ's sake. I mean, Bhreezy's doing it right here with this octopus stretch, just grounding him.
I don't know if Saints has ever worked a limb in his life. This octopus stretch has Faywind in a bad spot. He might have to give up. That would be an unfortunate end to this match. But I don't know if he'll have a choice. Grabbing the ring finger and pulling it back, going finger by finger, trying to snap his hand.
I mean, multiple people have tapped out to the octopus stretch before in the history of professional wrestling. I mean, this is a move that is very rare to get out of.
Yeah, I mean, this was invented by Henry the Octopus back in the 90s.
Did you say Henry the Octopus?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was invented by Jonathan Gresham.
No.
Shoulder tackle.
Faywind with a series of shoulder tackles. Running through. Faywind lifts him up. Power slam to Bhreezy.
Power slam right on the mat. And speaking of Matt power slam, inventing the power slam back in the olden days.
I thought it was invented by Power Stan. It was just like a pun on his name.
No, you're mistaken. Power bomb stacking. 1, 2. Kick out from Bhreezy.
Kick out from Bhreezy. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I'm not getting you Mountain Dew.
Get me a Pepsi then. It's fine. Faywind got Bhreezy up to his feet. Trying to lift him up. Trying to bring him up to his feet, but Bhreezy not going anywhere. Staying on the ground. Oh my god, he's got Faywind up. Bhreezy just lifted up Faywind.
Oh my god, just deadlifting him up in the air, trying to go with that vertical suplex. Shades of John suplex, but no,
Faywind.
Kick.
Vertical suplex. Faywind counters the suplex with one of his own.
Beautiful. John Suplex would be absolutely proud of Faywind right now if he were watching from the great heavens.
Trying to grab. No, Bhreezy grabs the arm, pulls in for an armbar. This guy finds a counter to every situation and it's not let go.
That armbar was listed several times on the 1004 Hurls of Chris Jericho.
Yes, but it was invented by his dad, Bar Jericho.
What? Bar Jericho?
Faywind's got to stay strong. He cannot tap now. He's got to get out of this hold. Oh my god, Bhreezy is not letting go of the arm though.
That hanging armbar. You know, they called Bar Jericho Hanging Bar Jericho.
I thought Hangman Adam Page invented that variation. Some people in the crowd calling for a Gonzo bomb, which was of course invented by Gonzo the Great from the Muppets. Oh my god, 404 driver. That's a new move from Faywind. That's a new move from Faywind.
The Samoan
Is it
driver.
gonna be enough? 1, 2,
2, 3.
Faywind's new arsenal gets him the victory.
That's big.
Faywind with a new attitude. Trying to make some new friends. And proving that he's still got it and he can still get the job done. And Bhreezy does not seem happy. Bhreezy rolling out of the ring right away.
Bhreezy trying to catch his breath on the outside. But big win for Faywind here.
Bhreezy seems really not happy about how that match went.
I mean, we've seen him like this before, Nuck. You know, loss after loss after loss. So Bhreezy's going to have to do a lot to get a win back on his record.
See what happens next up. We're going to hear from the national champion, Jonathan Colt. And after that, it's main event time. I'm Nuck. I'm joined here backstage by the reigning MWC National Champion, Jonathan Colt. Colt, you have a match next week. You're teaming up with Death Row Sleepaway Hironaka to take on Ultraviolet. But more importantly, you are on the end of the MWC National Championship number one contendership tournament. Next week, we're going to see Steve taking on Slick and Shiff taking on Misty. The winner of this tournament gets to face you at the 12-year show. What do you have to say about all this going down?
I mean, Nuck, you know, a lot of people have my name in their mouth right now, Nuck. Whether it's old rivals or new rivals, everybody's talking about Jonathan Colt. But there are 4 people right now, Nuck, that want a shot at the white belt around my waist. You got guys like Slick. I've beaten Slick before. We all know how that went. Multiple Colt 45s, a hell-bent, a backdrop driver, and he was out backstage in the nurse's room with an ice pack on his head playing Angry Birds on his phone. So, and if Slick wins this tournament, by God, I'll do it again. But then you got a guy like Steve. And Nuck, I don't know if you know this, I don't know if you remember, but Steve is the first ever person in the MWA that pinned me. He's the first man to pin me. And I've pinned Steve before. That was at the start of the year for the television championship. And just like the television championship, I'm making this title mean something again. I'm making this title go back to where it was in the prominence. Number 1, the title to go after. And Steve, if you win this tournament, I would love to face you in the middle of that ring again, but we all know how that's going to go. But speaking of pinfalls, the second ever person to pin me in an MWA ring, Shiff, the man who took away my television championship. And you see, Shiff, it ain't going to be a match with weapons. You're not going to hit me with kendo sticks, not going to hit me with light tubes, not going to choke me out with barbed wire. No. There won't be none of that, Shiff. There won't be none of that this time. Because you see, Shiff, if you do win this tournament, if you somehow win this tournament, then let me be the first to tell you, Shiff, it's going to be great demolishing you in the middle of that ring like it should have been at Retribution at the start of the year. But then Nuck, you got the newcomer, you got Misty. And Misty, listen to me when I say this, because I've seen a lot out of you. You are the fastest rising star in this business. I see a lot out of you, what people see in me. We're both very alike. They're calling us future world champions. They're calling us future first ballot Hall of Famers, Misty. That's us. We're the future of this brand. And Misty, I would hope that you win this tournament. Because it would be a real honor to face you in the middle of that ring. But just like everybody else, whether you're Slick, whether you're Shiff, whether you're Steve, you can bring 1, you can bring 2, you can bring 3, you can bring all 4 of them in the middle of the ring, Nuck. And it'll be the same result. Because no matter the path, it all leads to the same location. 1 Colt 45 is all it takes. And I would still be the national heavyweight champion. Yeah!
And your name is?
Oh, right. I haven't gotten to do this in a little while, Nuck. My name is Jonathan Colt. Yeah! 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 Yeah!
To the ring. Here comes Daddy.
Daddy's home, Nuck.
It's main event time here in Boss Lane. We got a big fight feel.
There he is!
He's got Jacob Cage with him somehow. Jacob Cage was forced to forfeit this match earlier tonight and put Alikku in his place. Coming all the way from EPW, Alikku has made it to the big leagues. And he's getting a shot at the MWC World Championship. Some unfortunate circumstances.
Super weird. Nuck, wasn't that your team?
Yeah, we were tag team champions. We actually defended against Jacob Cage and Cruz, the LOL Foundation, and we retained. He was never in the Super Ultra Cool Kids. I hope he's okay.
Calling out the Knife Club, I can only assume that was Memorize's group.
No, that was Rock, Puck, and Prince. Rock and Prince were tag team champions that beat me.
I am Jacob.
But I beat Puck for the world title and broke up Knife Club. Not to brag, that's some history for you. And here comes the current world champion.
Nobody remembers all that, Nuck, but one man they will be remembering is the man coming out right now. There he is!
What is he wearing?
I don't know, but he looks fantastic now. Nuck, now shut up while I do his intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the MWC World Heavyweight Champion of the World. He's better than Milky, better than Hydrix, better than Kong, better than Maddie, Beatums, Ruck. It don't matter. Better than all these MXW legends. They can all go fuck themselves because they're not like this man right here. This man is him. This man is a living legend. This man is a future first ballot Hall of Famer. This is the one. This is the only. This is the Sinfluencer. This is Jacob. Woo! By God! Woo! By God! Sterry! Woo! Here comes Jacob Sterry. Can't do it like me, Nuck.
Oh, I could try and like reflect my real feelings. Here's Jacob Sterry. How was that?
Yeah, you might have to be silent the entire time.
One half a cold hard cash. Jacob Sterry. What was his tag partner's name? I forget. But Jacob Sterry, former indie tag team champion, is here in Boss Lane for the first time in a long time. Wrestling in this ring for the first time in a long time. And he's got his belt on the line. I miss Frosty Broski. That guy was cool. Former MPW Extreme Champion. Jacob Sterry passes the belt to the referee. He doesn't even seem to understand why he needs to give it up. Jacob Sterry acting like it's a lock. Like he's just gonna walk in, wipe the floor with Alikku, and walk out. But I mean, I believe so. Go. I mean, it might look a little lopsided, but there's two things at play right here that I want to point out. One is that Jacob Sterry spent the last 2 weeks training in preparation to fight Jacob Cage. Jacob Sterry is not prepared to wrestle Alikku. This came out about 20 minutes ago when Jacob Cage was found frothing at the mouth backstage and was found Jeff Hardy style and no way fit to compete. And on the other end, Alikku's had a great couple months. I mean, he made it to, what was that, Final 4 of the Rumble. He eliminated Taco, a former world champion. fast forward 2 months to Extreme Chaos, where he defeats Koloki, a former XT main eventer, and finds his way back into the company. He finds his job back. This is Aliku's first match as a contracted MWA superstar since last year. We'll see if he can get it done. Jacob sweeps the legs. Jacob Sterry grabs a headlock. Head. Al Snow's like little thing that he kept with him. Head. A shoulder tackle from Jacob Sterry knocks Alikku down, but Alikku trying to get back up to his feet. Jacob Sterry jumps over. Trying to cheer. Alikku with an arm drag. Jacob Sterry runs out of the ring.
Taking a big breather on the outside. Smart strategy from the world's champion, Nook.
The referee trying to get Jacob Sterry back into the ring.
He was insulting him. Just called him a big baby. He is anything but a big baby.
Alikku trying to run through for a suicide dive. Jacob Sterry runs out of the way, and Alikku has to stop himself. But Alikku charges out of the ring and is chasing Jacob Sterry around. Here we go.
He's just outrunning him, Nook.
Wow, the crowd is really hot today and really into this match. You really love to see it. Elbow drop from Alikku. Elbow drop from Jacob Sterry. Chases Alikku back into the ring.
That's not Alikku. Jacob Sterry never got fired. That man's a winner, not a loser. He didn't have to put on a mask trying to get a job back with the MWA.
Alikku trying to grab a roll up, but Jacob Sterry rolls through it. Sliding lariat.
Anaconda Vice.
Alikku in a submission hold. He's in a bad spot right now. Jacob lifting Alikku away. I mean, Alikku grabbed the ropes, but Jacob counters that into a Uranagi and then just goes in for another Anaconda Voice lock in. The crowd is not happy to see this. Trying to chant for Alikku, trying to help him. Trying to help Alikku gain some strength, gain some energy.
I mean, this Anaconda Vice, Nook. That arm, your own arm just being wrapped around your... Oh my god, I thought he ascended to the heavens. But no, he's back on his feet.
Alikku goes for a lariat, but Jacob grabs the arm.
Yes!
Earlier tonight, Dobby told Alikku backstage, this isn't just about his story. This isn't just about his sandwich. Alikku has to finish everything. Is he going to put the bow on his career like Dobby told him to? Or is moves like that double underhook power bomb going to set him back? Jacob's still going for a senton. What is he doing? What is this guy doing?
He's just taking laughs over Alikku.
Jacob Sterry not taking this match seriously at all.
Good! You shouldn't take Alikku seriously as
But
a... Oh no!
Alikku jumps up for a chop block. Jacob again running out of the ring. Anytime Alikku gets up, Jacob seems to run away. Oh my god, is he going to connect it? No!
Oh my god!
T-bone suplex reverses the suicide dive from Alikku.
T-bone suplex, grabbed him right up after and just hit that European uppercut. Alikku's out!
Jacob has Alikku in the ring. Got his head through the ropes.
Eats your pile driver.
But Alikku with a back body drop, sending Jacob back into the ring. Jacob
Jacob
comes off
now.
the ropes. Alikku hooking the arm. Trying to go for a backslide. Just trying to get a pinfall. Trying to get 3 seconds closer to the world title. But Jacob Sterry not letting it happen. Rolling through once again. Connecting another T-bone suplex.
T-bone suplex, of course, popularized by Shelton Benjamin. And also, as Jacob Cage said, that's his move. Yeah, the twisted T-bone suplex.
I'm sure Jacob Sterry knows that very well. I mean, like we said, he's been training to wrestle Jacob Cage. He's been studying Jacob Cage's moveset, learning everything he needs to do to fight back against Jacob Cage. He isn't prepared for Alikku. He's not going to be pulling out any Alikku moves because he's been studying Jacob Cage's moves. Oh my god! Alikku pulls down the ropes with a flying headbutt.
Oh my
Jacob
god,
Sterry goes
no!
flying to the outside.
Not like this, not like this!
Alikku asking, who is our daddies? He goes for a suicide dive. And it connects. It finally connects. Oh my god. Third time's the charm. Alikku finally gets the suicide dive. The crowd exploding here in Boss Lane as Alikku with a back elbow on the inside of the ring. Back
He's
elbow
on
after
fire!
back elbow. Alikku, I think I know what you gotta do. You gotta pull out the worm. Oh my god, Jacob Sterry threw an arm and Alikku caught a German suplex.
German suplex!
Alikku asks if we are ready. He's got it. He's got the worm. He's got the worm. Here
The
we
worm's
go.
on his arm!
He's got the worm. He's gonna make Jacob Sterry suck it.
Spell it out! W!
W-O-R-M.
Worm!
Jacob Sterry, he's on his knees begging for Alikku not to hit the worm. Yeah, maybe he's on his knees to suck the worm. We'll find out.
No, he never do that. No, Jacob Sterry is always in the dominant position. Don't have a dirty mind like that.
Saying, no.
There you
Poking
go.
the eye. Cheating. Jacob Sterry is cheating to get the win. To try and fight back against Alikku. Avoiding the worm by poking out the eyes.
Hey, Jacob, get off the apron. What are you doing?
Now Jacob Cage is on the
He's
apron
distracting
arguing.
him. He's distracting him, Nuck. You wouldn't allow this in any other match. Tell Jacob Cage to get off the apron. Escort him out of here. Put a goddamn straitjacket on him. Get him to a padded room.
Jacob Cage is drinking heavily on the outside still. Worm Claw connects. Worm Claw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jacob Sterry's locked in with a Worm Claw. Jacob Cage is out cold.
Worm Chokeslam.
Sterry hovers over the Worm Chokeslam. Tries to go for a clean slate. Alikku lands on his feet. Alikku lands on his feet. Rolls up Jacob. Rolls up Jacob. 1, 2, 3. What? What? Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
No!
Alikku's the champion.
No!
Alikku's the champion.
What do you mean?
Alikku is our world champion.
No!
Alikku has finished the story. He's finished the sub. He's finished everything, and he's holding up the gold.
What do you mean he just won the world title? No!
Alikku just won the world title.
Reverse the decision!
Oh my god. Reversing the clean slate, rolling into a pin Jacob Sterry couldn't kick out, and the referee, Jacob Cage, pulling Sterry away.
What do you mean? No! No!
From Dobway to undeniable, Alikku has climbed the mountaintops. And he's done what I don't think anybody could have thought was possible.
What do you mean? No!
What a moment.
It can't be true! He cheated! Jacob helped him! Jacob no!
We thank you for watching Unleashed. It was great to be here in Boss Lane. We're going to be back next week as we enter the Worm era. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.